Missed that last shot, but the first bucket of the game. Deontay George at 23 a game, Markkanen at 29 a game, and that's why Utah could be a problem. Back-to-back threes. And Bailey at 6'9", floats in. And the first 8 to the Jazz.
This is not the start you want.
So Bailey getting a good look, and so get anything easy. Can they get to the foul line? Can they get a bucket? Hey, they can do it all. Jimmy has the bucket, the body, and the free throw coming. The team has given up as many points as Utah. You'd think transition is an issue, but right now the Jazz have the Warriors playing half court, and Jimmy Butler has 5 quick.
Right now, Jimmy Butler's saying, I got us.
Tic-tac-toe, and post with the dunk.
It starts with the double team on Steph. He's getting rid of it.
Moody with a steal. 2-on-1. Jimmy soaring and floating and finishing.
Okay, now they're going. Dub Nation is saying, okay, our guys are here now.
Oh, Gary right down the lane.
That is a Steph Curry bone-crushing ball screen.
Steph looking for his first field goal, and he's got it. He went at the 7-footer.
He should flex after that one.
You don't want to settle on this team if you don't have to. GP2, when you lose him, where is he?
Around the basket, but it started with a Jimmy Butler double team right there.
He wanted some contact there, banked it in anyway. Lipowski, nice skip pass. Slow-mo taking his time. Deontay George dropping in the 3.
It starts with allowing a drive.
And there's the lob, and TJD said, yeah, I'm going to hammer a few of these. Deontay George, talk about the confidence, man. When you're averaging 23 a game and you got the greenest green lights, he's just vastly improved in year 3. Santos, there's the first 3 of the night. So Gee for 3. Deontay George, he had made 1 3, and now the other one on the other side. And Steve Kerr, those are the threes we're talking about. Deontay George is having quite the first quarter, and he continues. He's got 15 on 5 of 6 shooting. Collier using strength, skip pass in the corner, and bottoming the 3 is Sensabaugh, right with 3.2. Tyler using the handle, Butler with a quick hands. Anytime they've run, they've usually had good success. And Will Richard, right off the bench, right into the bucket. And the rookie hits a 3. And Moody, 1 goes in. Then here's another one goes in. Richard and Moody back-to-back 3s. Butler down the lane. Butler tipping in his own miss.
He's saying, nobody is going to stop me from getting to the basket. I am not taking no for an answer.
Moody spaces out. Moody dropping in another 3. Good matchup, Butler and Collier. That is strength on strength right there. Jimmy said, I'm usually stronger. Jimmy Butler is something else. He's got 11. Bailey denied by Moody, and then snaps the rebound. What a play by Moses.
That's the on-ball defense you're looking for.
Post out of the corner. Oh, that's pretty ball. Moses defensively, Quentin Post offensively. The Dubs are on a run here in the second quarter. Quentin Post for 3. Rebound, Moody, headband coming off, laid it in anyway.
He is unbothered. People trying to help him up. They're all falling over. It doesn't matter.
Shot clock at 3. Steph Curry, step back 3. He went to Davidson. Kyle Anderson was his teammate. He ended up on the ground saying, no big can guard that guy. So Lipowski hitting the 3. Well, you said, can they win the quarter?
That's it.
Nice pass from Steph. And then GP2, give me that. Buddy Hield an open 3. Buddy! He drops in a 3, and that's a good sign.
You can thank GP2 there. That's almost like getting an offensive rebound when you save a turnover.
Steph Curry rattling that home.
Look at Steph shaking his head. I like that.
Bailey hid behind the screen. Wow, that's a tough shot.
Bailey's got it like that, man. He can score any way you want.
Trace went up and under. What a block by Bailey. He guessed right. He was wondering which side of the rim he was going to come up on. Just a pickpocket of Markkanen. Behind the back, Buddy laying it in! What a pretty play! Warriors are 3rd in the league in deflections. You're seeing the defense. Markkanen, he is 7 feet tall.
I was waiting for him to do that when GP2 is on. You are much bigger.
Curry is 8th in the league, and he drops in a 3.
And that step back is second to none.
Markkanen couldn't finish. And Buddy Hield, smart pass ahead to Butler for the dunk.
That is a counterattack if I've ever seen one.
That's a 4-point swing.
Oh, Buddy! Nice.
Jimmy Butler and Buddy Hield working together. Sensabaugh. Nice lob and nice finish. 5 seconds. Moody at 2. Moody to beat the clock, and he does! Warriors turn it over to start. Ace Bailey. Okay, there's the bucket Utah should have had. Okay, now let's start the third quarter. GP2 getting the start. That one just kind of fell to Curry. That's the honest assist of the night. Backdoor cut and post. Take a beat, and then deliver perfectly. That was nice. Throw it to Jimmy because he's going to catch it.
That's all that was.
He just says, if I'm there, throw it up high. I promise you I will catch it. And Moody dropping into 3. I am so proud of Moses Moody tonight. He missed his first 5 shots. And then he's worked himself into a great game with 13. Markkanen, the shoe in the lane, and Curry hitting a 3. We've had the TP play and the shoe down 3. Markkanen. How many 7-1 guys could have caught that and flowed into the finish? That was beautiful. Markkanen, he looked like Jimmy Butler there. He got the bucket, faded away, made the basket. Steph, yank back wing jumper. Effort level's been really good. Steph, he jumped into Anderson. He'll pick up the blocking foul. He flipped it up and in, and Kyle's saying, hey, I'm entitled to that spot. Yield holding with a shot clock at 3.
That wasn't a pass.
Dangerous cross-court pass. Collier was waiting for it. Markkanen setting up Sensabaugh. He drops in the 3, and that's when the Warriors have lapses. It's turnovers that fuel the offense of the opposition. Steph, sidestep 3. He's already running back. Come on, man. Curry's got 26. But he healed. This is so needed tonight. This is the biggest lead of the night. Keontae George, who had that monster first half, but that's his first bucket of the second. Jemski, little D-cell. Buddy Hield, the shooter, sidestep. He got George up in the air and bottom to 3.
They cannot keep up with that. That ball movement is way too good.
Warriors needed this type of game, but they're playing good basketball. Will Richard dropping in a 3. He's got 8. Utah, we talked about allowing 126 points a game as Sensabaugh puts that in. I mean, Portland crushed them on the glass. Portland's best in the league in that area as Jimmy Butler hits the mid-range, but the Dubs were not being themselves rebounding. Dominguez missed 5 games in a row as Pat Spencer right down the lane. So this group, you're going to have some of this grouping play together. Ace Bailey from the elbow. Pat Spencer played 5 minutes in the first half and he was plus 18. Clayton was dealing with Steph initially. Now Pat Spencer finding post with the shot clock at 8. Curry cutting back door over Nurkic. See, I looked it up before Nurkic could even elevate. Ace Bailey, that's nice. I'll tell you, Ace Bailey, for the 5th pick in the draft.
Talent.
Yeah, it's like, okay, yeah, you've played, 8 minutes, but you're plus 19 in the game. And break down there for Nurkic to dunk that down. GP2, 1 dribble. Clayton sent him away. Gary stayed with it.
Yeah, playing off a step. I love GP2 and Steph working together.
Curry dropping into 3.
Steph was in great position.
Buddy threw that backwards, and Ace Bailey will dunk it down.
And Steph maybe pulls out a tiny bit shorter.
GP2 had time to seam that up. Yeah. Look at the signature for Adam Silver on the ball and make that 3. Ace Bailey answering.
Draymond still wore his cream sweatsuit just to fit in.
Oh, TJD. Tic-tac-toe to Moses Moody. Buddy Hield out of the corner. Buddy has had a night. He had 18 opening night. He's got 18 tonight.
Yeah, Steph saw Keontae George cheating off way too much.
Filipowski lays it up and in. Was that against OKC?
The Bulls.
No, the Bulls. Okay. Yeah. And Santos putting it up and in. They have a single-digit turnover game.
Well, they need it for their numbers.
Nice pass, Pajemski to Guy Santos. Santos to Buddy Hield to lay it up and in. Oh no, the throwaway. And the dreams are dashed. So be here Wednesday night against Houston.